I'm playing Valorant for the B-roll in this video, and you nerds better be freaking grateful. I tried to keep the B-roll relevant to the subject of this video, because asking your crush out only for her to react by kicking you in the nuts with steel-toed boots while getting your face slammed in a sliding glass door is only slightly less miserable than playing Valorant. So what are the worst gamers in your opinion? I'm sure you have one already in mind, an archetype that you can't stand and one that drives you insane, and right now you're fumbling for the keyboard like a 14-year-old fumbles at his crush's bra, but hold yourselves for just a moment, because while I do have an idea of my most hated type of gamer, unlike you in bed with that girl who's suddenly given you a chance, I'm not going to blow my load so early. Instead, we are going to go down the list. Welcome to my mini-series here on YouTube called Worst Types of Gamers. I'll dedicate a full video to some of the worst types of gamers I know of, and the final video will be on the ones I hate the most. And today we are covering e-daters. We've all been there before. You load into an average match of Overwatch or Apex or Valorant or Barbie's Horse Adventure, I don't know, and it seems like it's going to be a normal time. You say hi to your teammates, no one's saying the N-word for once, and it's going to be a great time, but then you hear it.
Ooh, Daddy, let's get twist up.
Yes, my kitten. Just pocket me and I'll carry you. Oh, f***ing great. Here we go. It's time for the next 20 to 45 minutes of your life to be watching these two bumblefucks throw your game as Girl TM begins to ignore the rest of the team, follows her dumb boyfriend around into every stupid encounter he chooses to take. He will flame the rest of you at some point, and neither of them will stop those annoying fake voices. We both know the hair on your nuts ain't even thought about growing in yet, and yet here you are trying to sound like James Earl Jones impersonator who's doing a bad impersonation of Keith Lee, and Miss Ooh Ooh sounds like every bad VTuber with a cartoon rack the size of two small planets. On top of that, they are also infuriating to deal with in comms. They will either ignore you flat out, or one of them will get hyper jealous. If either one gets complimented by the opposite sex, the other one will explode. The guy will threaten to fight any guy who asks for a heal, like calm down there, Rocky Balboa, it ain't that serious, and let him land a good play and a girl tell him good job. The e-girl will go all I'll claw your eyes out on some hip-hop world star shit, and what makes this even more ridiculous is how this all happens over a video game, as in not in real life. Threatening to beat people up over the internet has always been a silly thing to do, but doing it because someone talked to your idiot romantic partner you're not even going to be dating next week is even more ridiculous. These people ruin games because you just want to have a normal, relaxing match of whatever. You're just trying to enjoy your night, and these losers rear their heads to not only be cringe, which in and of itself isn't a crime, but also to just be a general pain in the ass with how they act towards others. And I want to make it clear, I'm not talking about people who happen to be online dating and their shared interests happen to be video games and they use gaming together as sort of dates. Of all my relationships, most of them were online. I get it, 8 billion people on the planet, you're probably not going to always find your soulmate down the road. And I have always held that a relationship without shared interests is doomed to fail. But I'm not talking about online couples, I'm talking about e-daters specifically. E-daters are more than just a nuisance in-game. If you have the displeasure of knowing them personally, they become the most infuriating couple of people to deal with. They are constantly talking about each other in overt sexual or cutesy ways that basically telegraphs they're going to break up in 3 to 5 business days. Then, once they do break up, they begin sad posting on every social media with the most dramatic shit you've ever seen that brings me right back to MySpace. You're 25, bro. Quit crying over you never got to lick, for fuck's sake. On top of that, one of them is always an abuser. You'll normally find out about it around 6 months to a year after the breakup, where the guy yelled at the girl a lot and called her nasty names, or the girl was overtly controlling. Of all the gamers I'm going to talk about in this series, however, I think e-daters are the least offensive to the bunch. They are still bad enough to make it into this series, but I'm doing them first because the rest will appear far worse and ruin gaming much worse. The e-daters' biggest crimes are being a general nuisance and cringe. What we have in the future is far, far more sinister. And that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the relatively short video, and as always, a great big special thank you to my channel members listed on screen now. You want to find out how to become a channel member today and get awesome perks like seeing videos early, merch discount codes, and more, then please click that join button down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Need more Kaiser in your life? Well, I've got you covered. Check out my second channel, The Kaiser Extras, where I upload full gameplays, stream compilations, me reacting to your Dead by Daylight clips, and more. We also upload a daily short with all the greatest clips from stream. We'll see you over there. Link is in the description.